Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our fourth day here at Heavenly Minded Homeschool. This is all the laundry that needs to be dealt with. I was feeling awful yesterday. Major just woman issues and fun things that I get to deal with. So yesterday I was pretty much worthless. Kind of a hectic, crazy day. We did not get much done. Today, after a very long and painful night, I am feeling better so far. So praying that I continue to stay feeling better, because my children, my two middle daughters specifically, destroyed the house yesterday. They were so good and so cute, and they had fun and they played and everything was fine, but with mom not being on top of things, I mean, I kept up with the laundry getting done, but then it literally just got dumped here on the couch. They destroyed our house. It is a disaster. I'm freaking out a little bit. So today I feel so much better. I literally went from the past few days looking like I was 6 months pregnant with the swelling so much and everything. Today, I think I literally lost weight, like genuine weight, after the past couple days. So, I am feeling better. My body, I think, is just a little kind of worn out and drained from everything. So we're not moving very quickly. I did not even get up until like 9 o'clock this morning. So we're moving very slowly today. I would like to get our home back in order a little bit and try to get some school done. I did share with you guys that with our homeschool schedule, I have left Fridays open as like more of an unschool child-led interest day, and then an opportunity to catch up on anything we need to catch up on. So we already kind of planned that in our day. So today, hopefully, we'll try to get some stuff done and get going on that. Today's family activity is our watch and learn and literature day. So the kids all I let them pick out things that they want to watch and learn about. And then I usually have some suggested things based off of the scriptures we've been reading this week and topics we've been discussing and things like that we can watch. So that's, I guess, pretty much on our docket today. I also have a crock pot meal to make that is simple and easy. So I am going to go in there and get that started. I'll show you guys what we're making for that. And then I've had a few of you ask me and message me about it, but how to keep up with housework while homeschooling. So maybe that's something we'll touch on. Not that I'm saying we have it perfect or figured out, but I have found a few tips that really do help us. So I will share that with you guys as well today. But anyways, we're going to go sit down, get family Bible done, and then start figuring out our school day and the stuff and getting things done. So day 4, we're back. I am feeling better. Thank you all so much. And we're going to try to accomplish some things today. What?
I need my new tablet.
Yes, your Amazon tablet is broken. You need a new one. I need to contact them. I have not done it yet.
Do it now, Mom.
Do it right now, right this very second? I pulled it up downstairs on my computer, and so later when I go down to podcast with Daddy, I will do it, okay? Okay. I've been telling her I'm going to get it done, and I have not. I know. I'm a bad mommy. She goes, if you don't, I'm going to keep asking you. That's fair. You keep pausing it.
Now it's Pee-Pee.
Oh, Bun B's favorite song.
Just look at the tablet.
Yay!
You don't hit your head that hard. I got you. Pillow.
You gonna dance, Bun B? Jen, why do you keep going through all the songs? You gonna dance, Ben? No, now you want your mama. You want your mama. All right. So it's already 11:30. We have done Family Bible, reading through 2 Samuel, which Virginia made a great notice. Virginia is our 6-year-old, and she noticed a great thing when David is talking about how he has this nice home, but God is still out in the tent, and asking about building the Lord a home, the temple, because right now they just have the tabernacle. And Virginia, our 6-year-old, she goes, how exactly did you say it, Jen? Do you remember? She said they need to build God a house, but they turn it into a store. And we're like, oh my gosh, what an amazing thing to catch, obviously from the Gospels, where Jesus goes in and flips over the tables and is really upset at how they're buying and selling all of the sacrifices and stuff outside of the temple. The baby cannot climb up on the chairs to get on the table right now, and she's really upset. So, anyways, that was really cute. So I haven't started the crock pot quite yet with dinner because I forgot this meal doesn't take as long to cook, so I don't have to start that for a couple hours still, but I'll show you guys how we are making our beef and broccoli with white rice in the crock pot. And then I'm feeling a little bit better still, but I don't know, still just kind of like dizzy and lightheaded. So instead of totally freaking out because it's already so late, the kids are kind of playing. I am going to have them do their like independent stuff, and then the stuff that they need me for, we'll probably work on a little bit of, come here, baby. We'll probably work on a little bit of later this afternoon, but I'm going to go ahead and start kind of pushing around the house. Come here, bud. Good boy, Jerry boy. I'm going to start picking up the house a little bit and getting things in order, and let the kids play. Jen's going back outside. Hi, baby. You loving on the puppy. I'm going to let them kind of just play and do whatever, and I'm going to work on getting the house picked up while everybody's outside because that's so much easier to do anyways. And then this afternoon we can try to get some stuff done, and what we don't get finished, we'll get finished tomorrow or Friday or whatever. So it'll be okay. My biggest, I was going to share with you guys though, thoughts on housework when it comes to homeschooling. Baby, stop trying to climb up on the table. Can you guys see her? The chairs are all pushed in, but she's still trying to get like up underneath them and climb up. Sweetheart, that's a bad idea. Oh, maybe you got it. Oh no, dude. Look at that. Oh, good grief. She's got an Xbox controller that she isn't supposed to have, so now she's pretty excited. She's clicking all kinds of things. Tips on, falling in the chair. Tips on trying to keep your house in order when you homeschool. The biggest things that we have found in all of our years, because I think that is, good grief, this puppy, I'm telling you, you guys, one thing after another. Tips for keeping your home in order when you homeschool. When everybody is home all of the time, it is so hard because you never really get that time where like you get your house clean and it stays clean. Yes, I know, you're very excited. So things that we have found, because not only do we homeschool, but we've also always worked out of the home. So literally my entire household, including my brothers who usually live with us and my mother-in-law for most of the time lived with us as well. Tips that I have found that make a big difference because it is difficult. Minimize. Get rid of stuff. The less stuff you have, the easier it is to deal with it. Scale down how many outfits you have so you're not being overwhelmed by laundry. Scale down how many toys the kids have so you're not just like overwhelmed with stuff and clutter. Simplify decor, simplify furniture, like as much as you can get rid of. that is, and it's a constant process. I feel like I'm constantly going around and just, hey, are we using this? No, let's get rid of it, donate it, let it go to. We have a church-run men and women's shelter here in town, and they have a thrift store too that they, sell stuff, give stuff to people who need it and sell stuff that they can't. I have a spot down in the basement that we always just are stacking stuff up onto, and we fill up the car from time to time and go drop it off, take it over there. So I would recommend getting rid of as much as you possibly can. That makes a huge, huge, huge difference. Or even keep like a laundry basket that as you find things that just nobody's using, nobody's messing with, you're sick of picking it up, just start filling up the baskets, you know what I mean? Or have a trash bag or something that you fill up, and when it gets full, just take it and donate it. There's always people that can use it, and it's just excess in your home, so get rid of it. Our other thing would be, I try to always clean as we go. So when we make breakfast, we clean up the kitchen as we go. When I am cooking, I always clean as we go. When we're baking, we clean as we go. Every time, like we just finished Bible, as soon as Bible's over, the Bibles get put up, the dishes get put in the sink. Like the girls put the dishes in the sink. Travis puts the Bibles up. Then the girls pick up anything else that's left. Travis wipes down the table. The girls pick up the floor. I vacuum the floors. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're always, kind of pitching in with these just different little things that as soon as we get done with the activity, let's just get it done. Same with school. We pull everything out. The table is full of stuff when we're doing school. As soon as we're done with school, it's got a drawer that it goes into. Everything has a place. And so that way, as soon as we're done using it, just put it back. Think of how many times you touch an item, right? So if like the kids have toys laying around the floor in here, and then I pick them all up and I set them over here, and then later I pick them all up and I take them over here, and then they pick them up and they finally get to the room. Like how many times did you just mess with that before it just got taken to where it needed to go in the first place? So I try to just deal with it right then and there and be done with it. I shared with you guys, and I'll show you again, but I put vases on the counter, and I took a bunch of popsicle sticks and wrote the things that the kids need to be doing on the popsicle sticks. They have morning time ones, afternoon ones, and evening ones. And so they have a popsicle stick for everything that needs to get done. School, get dressed, brush your teeth, the chores that they do, which I really don't feel like our kids have many, but the things that they need to do, everything's written on there, plus some bonus things that like, hey, you want to win some extra brownie points, do these. And then I just periodically throughout the day will be like, hey, has everybody checked their popsicle sticks? And then they can go through, and as they're complete their tasks, they can put them in their vase, and then I can just check, to make sure everything's getting done. So that works really well. And then I also try to, usually we have periods like this where we sit down and we'll do table work for a while, and then I turn the kids loose and let them go run and play and do whatever they want to do. These times while they're out running and playing, these are the times that I get the things done that I would like some uninterrupted work time for. This is when I usually am recording biblical womanhood videos. I vacuum the floors, like any of those jobs that you need to get done, and it's so much easier to get done when you don't have like a million kids under your feet. I try to do that. And then that way when they're now tired because they've been out running and they come in, then we're ready to have quiet time, or we're ready to sit back down and work on some schoolwork together or do something together or whatever. So that way we're constantly finding a balance of like filling up their buckets of need and love and attention. And then once they're full and they're ready to go out and do their own thing, then I can focus on the stuff that would really be helpful if I could actually focus on and not have the kids under my feet. And so kind of minimizing the stuff down, cleaning as you go, and just, it takes a little bit, I think, but once you get kind of a little system going of what things can what kid, help with. So my girls, they can get all the dishes after every meal. They can they can put all the dishes in the sink. My teenager is great. He can rinse everything and stack it in the dishwasher and wipe off the table. If they pick up all the stuff off of the floors, I can clean the floors. Like we all pitch in with different things throughout the day. And the more you start doing this, the more normal it becomes. And then it's just part of the routine. You don't even really think about it. But that's where we added in the popsicle sticks, just to make sure that we're not missing anything. Bubba's taking the trash cans down, baby. She wants her Bubba. My other thing though that we do I was doing it on Monday while we were out of school, but now that we're getting back into it, I'm going to go back to Friday. Friday is especially since it's like the unschool day, child-led learning. I'm afraid Bubba left his door open. Are you doing bad things, baby? Hold, please. But since Friday is like our unschool, the kids are more so doing their things, less that they necessarily need me like doing hands-on with them. I make that my like cleaning day. We like to prepare for our time of Sabbath anyways, but all of those projects like scrubbing the floors and things that you just need a little bit more time to be able to focus on, I like taking one day a week. For me, this is how I do it anyways. I do a little bit of things, like I have my normal daily things that I do. Every day the floors get vacuumed. Every day the surfaces get wiped down. Every day when I'm in the bathroom getting ready, I just wipe down the counter. Like there's certain things that every day just get done. Every day I do a load of laundry. Every day, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Like certain things that get done every single day. But then that gives me Friday that get the kids set and ready, and then I can do all of the deeper cleaning things that need to get done. Wash bedding, mop the floors, have some time to minimize through one certain room, get rid of some stuff, any little projects that have come up that I just didn't have time to deal with all week long. And so that way the whole house gets like a good once over on Friday. So that way going into our Sabbath, everything's done, it's taken care of, I don't have to worry about it. And then, that helps kind of give us that clean slate, I feel like, to go into the next week and everything's done and taken care of and you're not necessarily, totally freaking out over everything. So that's what I do anyways, to try to help. Hopefully that makes sense and is helpful. But that's what we do to try to give us a somewhat of an order to everything. Again, it's not perfect and some days are better than others. My girls are very, very destructive. They are tornadoes, seriously. And we're trying to work on that, but they are next level, I'm telling y'all. So we're working on that. We'll get there. And then, of course, Olivia now, 19, 20 months old. She's not very helpful when it comes to this area anyways. Baby, here she goes again right now. You back in?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's really great. No, you can't play video games. You've lost your mind. So, anyways, I am going to get up. The baby is... Hey, you left your dishes on the table, Virginia. Can you take care of... Yes, you did. Can you take care of that right now? And the baby is... Yeah. She was waiting for her Bubba. She's been calling you.
Oh, come here. Oh, no, my God.
She's ready for her nap. She has to have... You found beautiful rocks?
Yeah, look.
Oh, how cool. Let me see. Oh, I'm like super zoomed in. Okay, there we go.
This one has like, I just need to clean it
really
off.
crystally.
Ooh, very crystally.
Oh, that's that one. It's this one. Look at this one.
Oh, and that one.
Let me see.
Oh, look at this one.
Ooh, very pretty.
And I have this one.
Very cool. Okay, where'd you find all these?
By the road. We were going talking
You guys were hanging out talking outside?
about the new mod that is today.
Oh. Wait, what are you doing up there?
Just a Tuesday, Dad. I just need to clean them off.
No, what are you doing? Why are you grabbing a knife?
Go see. She does that.
No, we don't grab sharp knives. Like, that's not a thing we just do.
Really?
Where's the trash can?
Oh, it might still be in the grocery room. Sorry.
Okay. I don't really know what all my kids are doing. We're going to clean up all this clutter on the counter. Our counters are always cluttered and it makes me bananas, but it's okay. We're going to get some stuff done. It will be good. The kids are playing. It's really nice out today, so the kids are playing. That really helps. And then we can be a little more in order later this afternoon, get some stuff done. Eventually, we will get our routine going. You're safe.
It's watching them.
All right. Yes, it's watch and learn day. So, huh? Do you need me to go to the store? I probably will. Travel will be fine. I have some stuff for us to watch, and then you guys can pick out things you want to watch.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38.
38? You got 38 words today.
No, high school.
All right, write 38 and circle it. So every day we do a free writing activity where Lily gets the timer set. We started at 1 minute. Each day we add a minute, and she just writes words. Just writes the whole. You love it?
Okay, it's done.
Oh my goodness. So she just writes, and then at the end of it, we count them up. Let's see, your first day you had what, like 16 words, I think? What was your first day? What was Monday?
Okay. Monday was 16.
Okay. Tuesday
was 18.
Okay. Wednesday
was 25.
Okay. Now Thursday.
And Thursday was 38.
Good job. You need to stop touching the poison ivy on your face, okay? Don't scratch it. All right. They are covered in poison ivy, and the dog and the baby destroyed my aloe plants. So we need to now go get something to stop the poison ivy because Lily has spread it up to her eye nearly. So we need to go get something to fix that. So while I'm gone, you need to do reading. Yes, I'll be right there.
Timer, though. Could I use my phone to use the timer?
Okay, you can use your phone for the timer, and then that's it. Put it up. Do your reading, though, and you need to do your math. Do you want to do your math first?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get you your math. You can do your math drills and then do your reading, okay? Check off writing on your checklist. You did a great job. You're doing great. You got the car ready? Okay, go put on your buckles. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
All right, super easy beef, broccoli, and rice that we're gonna do for dinner. So it's just a cup of the beef broth, half a cup of soy sauce. We get the low sodium one, a tablespoon of the sesame oil, and then a 1/4 cup of brown sugar mixed in with about 4 cloves worth of garlic. So I'm gonna pour all of that into the crock pot, then I'll go ahead and add the meat, stir that up, and then that only needs to cook in the crock pot on low for 4 hours. So 4 hours for that, and then I have just a head of organic broccoli. I'll chop this up and throw that in with the beef on low for half an hour. And then I'm gonna go ahead, I have a small crock pot, just one of the little tiny round ones, that I will start some rice in, and the rice takes about 2.5 hours on that. So that way I'll have both the crock pots going, and then we will have dinner tonight. All right, taquito treat for lunch. You got all of your independent school studies done? Virginia, we haven't gotten to do anything with you yet. That's my fault. We'll work with you in a little bit. Trev, have you gotten any of your studies done? You gonna work on that next? Yay. All right, you guys do that. I'm gonna go podcast with Daddy. Will you guys get your stuff done, hang out? This is kind of our quiet time. You can see that we've gotten like none of the cleaning done yet. Virginia's watching Dino Dana. And Daddy and I'll go get a podcast done while they have their quiet time, and then we'll see what we can't accomplish. All right, podcasting is done. Went well. Now I'm going to get inside, get the rice going for our dinner tonight, and show you guys that, and then try to get some work done. Right, I've got 2 cups of just organic white rice from Aldi here in my small crock pot. I am going to rinse this really well. Let it kind of soak for a little bit, rinse it out a few times to make sure it's running clear, just to get some starches and sodiums out of that rice. And then I will add a pinch of salt, and then it's 2 cups of rice, so I'll do 4 cups of water, and then put it here in just my little crock pot on low for the next hour and a half, 2.5, kind of depending on how long it takes. But we'll go ahead and get this going here to make some rice. The beef in the seasoning smells delicious. I just stirred that, so that's going. It smells really good. And then half an hour, once the rice is looking like it's about ready, because the broccoli only needs to be in here and steam for about half an hour. So we'll cut the broccoli up, get that in there. But then otherwise, easy homeschool dinner. Alrighty, we are going to do quick hair trims real quick, huh? I need to do your brother's hair too, but put your head up straight. Good job. Bun's been saying your name. Put your head up straight. Turn around. So look how long Miss Virginia's hair is, and I just cut a big old chunk off of mine because it was just had a lot of yucky dead stuff on it. So we're gonna go ahead and trim your hair real quick, huh? Oh, I know, but it could really, really use it. So we're gonna just trim it up real quick. Alrighty, some nice fresh ends there, huh? Feel better? Your hair's all brushed out real good, and you got some nice fresh ends. Not so tangly. It'll be easier to brush now. You gonna go wrestle with your brother now?
Yes.
Alright, love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes.
End of our day.
Yeah.
So we got surprised with a very kind treat that one of you watching sent us. You ordered us pizza for dinner because you knew I have not been feeling well, and that was such a blessing because our crock pot meal wasn't quite done since I got the rice going a little bit late. So instead, I've been able to let that just finish up. I'm gonna leave it in the crock pots, just put it in the fridge. Tomorrow I can just heat it up super quick, and we'll be ready to go. Dinner now for 2 nights is done and taken care of, so thank you. So I trimmed my hair, trimmed Virginia's hair. I have not taken care of any of the house stuff. I'm just sitting down and resting a little bit because my body is very, just drained, literally, and weak from the past couple days. So, poor mom. So Travis and I, well, all of us, but Travis picked out his watch and learn activities for today. The baby is trying to pick up the puppy, which weighs more than she does. So we've done some of our watch and learn activities. I think you guys got most all of your independent activities done, but we'll get our Little House on the Prairie reading done tonight, and tomorrow. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah. So tomorrow we will get just the rest of our stuff caught up and done. And good first week so far, kiddos?
Yep.
Yeah? Good first week. House is a disaster, but it's going well, and we'll get caught up with that at some point somehow. As good as it's going to be. But anyways, starting to feel a little bit better. I'm going to go finish up Bible study with Daddy and then just rest and relax and not deal with it tonight. We'll deal with it tomorrow. But you kids can pick up your messes that are all over the house, okay? All right. I hate how this chair, all the stuff is peeling off of it, so it looks awful, but this is like the most comfortable, amazing rocking chair. It just looks awful now. So
I actually fell asleep in it.
I know. It's such a nice chair, but I hate how this stuff all wears off.
This one is too.
Okay. You're like falling. All right, guys. Can you all pick up? I'm going to go do Bible study with Daddy, and then we will read Little House on the Prairie, okay?
Okay.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see you all later. Make sure on Saturday at noon to come over and hop on Instagram and do the live with us. Yeah, that's where we do our live, get a chance to chat with you guys. Anyways, so sorry these past couple days haven't been very exciting homeschool wise, but again, real transparent view of what school looks like. You putting stuff on your poison ivy?
Yeah,
they have poison ivy all over them.
It feels like fire on me, though.
I know.
It feels like somebody's pouring.
So why don't you guys pick up a little bit, and I'll go do Bible study, alrighty?
Okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye, you guys. Everybody say bye.
Bye. Olivia. Olivia.